You're harassing me. You're violent. Get up. Give me my space.
Dude, don't do that.
Sir, give me
don't
my
do
space.
Dude.
Everybody,
right.
Don't call.
Putting on top.
What's going on, everybody? On April 10th in Zellwood, Florida Audits was doing some cop watching when he stumbled upon a traffic stop being conducted by the Orange County deputies. He was extremely professional, gave them over 50 feet, didn't interact with the traffic stop at all. But that wouldn't stop one crazed cop from going hands-on and throwing him down on the ground, solely for exercising his constitutional rights. Let's take a look.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a Tuesday, April the 9th. I'm here on 441 and Willow Drive.
Now this part's important to note. Notice Florida Audits isn't agitated. He's speaking very clearly, succinctly, and slowly. His temper's not heightened, and his emotions aren't escalated. However, the same cannot be said for these cops. It's important for you to notice this, because this is what retaliation for filming looks like.
I have no idea what's going on here, but whatever county this is, they're out here in force. They got a car pulled over here, trunks up. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Now I'm going to give you a spoiler alert as to why I think these cops ultimately do what they do at the end of this video. They're angry. And you might be asking, well, why would they be angry? He hasn't done anything. Catching a cop during a traffic stop in a search of a vehicle makes cops extremely vulnerable. They can mute their body cam, they can shut it off, but they can't shut off an activist. And you'll notice, as soon as Florida Audit shows up, they start uncuffing this man, they give him his stuff back. They know they can't unlawfully take this driver to jail today. But that won't stop them from taking him.
Says we're in Orange County. Oh wow, and you got an arrest here. They got an arrest here. They just took him out of cuffs. All right. Looks like they had two suspects. Nope.
Take the next left onto Marcel Road, then turn right onto US 441 South.
That's my GPS. I didn't shut it off. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You want to know why these cops are going to be mad real quick? Well, let's count it. 4 cruisers, 1 detained, vehicles searched, and items illegally seized. Then a camera shows up and all of a sudden the man's no longer detained, his property's returned to him, and these 4 cruisers have to leave empty-handed. And all that's been done without the cop watcher even speaking to the police other than to say he's good. One thing you don't do is bother cops during an illegal arrest. And another thing you don't do, foil that illegal arrest.
1, 2, 3, 4, Orange County. Sheriff's car. They'll pull over one car. Like there's 2, maybe 3 black applicants that was in this Volkswagen Jetta. Once again, we're on the corner of Willow Street and Orange Blossom Trail. To 441 westbound, heading towards home.
I'm gonna give him his salt back.
Like they got stuff they bagged up there. Why did they pull you over, man? Hey, they harassing you? They harassing you? Treating you right? Sure? He said they were treating him right. They bagged up a bunch of stuff. I don't know what it is.
Just pull that lever on the outside.
Now they're going to open up his trunk again.
Now this part's extremely important, so take a look. As Florida Audits prepares to cross the street, he walks along the left side of the road, keeping an eye out for oncoming vehicles and traffic. In the absence of a crosswalk or traffic signals, he maintains the left side of the road, and now he's about to cross at a right direction angle. He's now complied with all pedestrian crossing laws in the state of Florida, so maybe you can make sense of what happens next.
Do you have your license? You can't walk on the road like that.
Now,
your license?
I'm walking over the sidewalk.
No, you're crossing properly. Do you have your license?
I'm
sir?
what?
You have your license? I need
Have
your
I
license.
committed a crime?
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
This is subject stop. Are you refusing to give your license, sir?
What's the what? What's the charge?
You improperly crossed the road. Do you have your license?
What do
or
you
not?
mean improperly? What was that?
All right, this is your last chance.
I'm asking what the...
You're gonna go to jail.
What the law is.
You have your-
I don't have it on me.
Okay.
It's in my car right
All
there.
right, let's go. Let's identify you real fast.
Why? What's the probable
Just
cause?
told you 5 times.
I want to see your supervisor, please. You got a
Okay.
supervisor here?
No, are you gonna refuse to identify?
No, I want to see a supervisor. I've done nothing wrong. He can't identify. How? What?
When you cross the road,
Right here, I cross this road.
listen to me for a second. Let me explain it to you. Ask the question, right? When you cross the road, you're supposed to cross at a 90-degree angle.
How much do you want to bet that that's not what the law says at all? What Florida statute does say is pedestrians can cross at most mid-block locations, but must yield outside a crosswalk. Pedestrians should cross at right angles to the edge of the roadway, or by the shortest route to the opposite side. If there are no sidewalks, pedestrians may walk on the shoulder or edge of the road. Whenever possible, the pedestrian walking along the road should be on the left side of the roadway, facing oncoming traffic. This allows the pedestrian to see vehicles approaching and protect him or herself from impact. Notice how it says nothing about 90-degree angles, because that would be impossible. That means to cross the street mathematically, he would have to start his cross at the beginning of one road and then complete it on the opposite side of the other road. And on this specific stretch of road, we've done the math. It would have taken him 5 minutes to cross and over a mile to walk. But for the sake of state law, let's look at it again. To comply with Florida law, he must walk along the left side of the road in absence of a crosswalk. Check. He must be facing oncoming traffic to avoid impact. Check. He must cross from a left side of the road to a rightward angle. Check. He must complete his cross at the closest and nearest sidewalk. Check. Then he has to be harassed, tackled, and illegally arrested by a dirty cop. Check.
Okay? You started over there and proceeded to cross, superseding a 90-degree angle.
I was coming this way.
That the verbiage doesn't say, well, if there's this, then there's that. It says that you're required to cross the road at a 90-degree. So because you committed a traffic infraction, this gentleman's asking for your identification. Should you choose not to...
I'm not in vehicle.
You don't have to be. A pedestrian violation is an infraction. It's a part of traffic, okay? Because you're affecting the roadways.
Nah, you guys are just harassing me. That's all what you're doing.
No, but you're harassing people too. These gentlemen are just trying to. No, but you're harassing people too. These gentlemen are just trying to. No, but you're harassing people too. These gentlemen are just trying to.
And now we come down to brass tacks. Nothing to do with crossing the street the wrong way, because we broke down the law for you. He complied completely. It comes down to rolling up on their traffic stop and filming, because in a dirty pig's eyes, filming equals harassing.
Now you're violating my constitutional rights as to what I'm doing. Yes, you are.
So if you refuse
I wasn't violating no rights.
If you refuse,
I'm not refusing my IDs.
Are you gonna provide-
You gonna let me go to the car? And then I want incident number on this matter here. I want your card, and your.
What's your,
I'm not going to provide you any information on these gentlemen's stop, but I will. For
No,
yours.
Remember what I said in the beginning about cops hating you filming their traffic stops more than anything? Well, that's still in this cop's mind. He'll give his business card, but as far as the cops that were involved in the illegal detention and search of the other motorist's vehicle, he's not giving up any information. Because while he's violating the cameraman's rights, he wants to protect the other cops from violating the driver's rights.
why? It's public information. You can't give me
You
this.
can look it up. This
Okay, no,
gentleman
never
don't
mind.
want
Never
you
mind.
involved in their
I want your
situation.
card.
Even when cops think they're being crafty and smart, they're still super stupid because they're cops. He literally tells Florida Audits that these gentlemen, referring to the cops, don't want you involved in their traffic stop. And that's going to lead to them throwing him on the ground for no reason.
You're not. You got a supervisor here, and I want a supervisor out here too.
Hey, stop walking away. You're doing the thing right now.
You're harassing me. Get up. Give me my space.
Dude, don't do that.
Sir, give me
Don't
my
do that. I
space.
said, dude,
Everybody,
right.
don't call.
putting on cop.
And now, for capturing an illegal arrest on film, Florida Audits is thrown to the ground and illegally arrested. What's interesting is he was never charged with failure to ID, but instead resisting arrest.
You're under arrest.
For what?
Resisting.
Resisting. I was not resisting. It's all.
Identify yourself.
As I'm sure most of you know, but some of you might not have, resisting is a secondary offense, which means you must be arrested for a primary offense. For example, you're arrested for disorderly conduct, and then you resist the arrest, and you can be charged with a supplemental and secondary charge of resisting. However, without a primary charge, you can't be charged with resisting, because you can't resist an arrest that was never effected and had never taken place. Much like disorderly conduct, resisting is a contempt of cop charge. It's a charge to get you out of their way so they can violate more people faster. However, they don't know Florida Audits. He's not bowing down or taking the knee. In fact, he's going to fight this to the fullest extent of the law. So check out Florida Audits. His original video and channel description will be in the description of this one. Make sure to tell him Accountability for All sent you and thank him for his activism. And that's the reason I stopped you today.